futuristic flow, yeah, I'm futuristic, bro. Feeling Hurricane Sandy on the track, yeah, I blow. Pass and go, pass and go.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yep, Pokemon again. This time it's not gonna break halfway through because I've played this ROM all the way through and it didn't lag at all. So, upon further ado, let's play LeafGreen. Skip all this boring stuff because you know it's boring and boring isn't fun. I gotta change some options too. I mean in-game options. Clearly I'm a boy, judging by the tone of my voice. Just call me... What would I name myself before? It was Jesse, something else, something else. Let's just name me... Freaking... I don't... Whatever. Jesse then. Fine. You win game. Can't think of anything creative right now. You win. Yeah, I'm Jesse. And that'll be Seth. Because Seth is my rival in Pokemon. Even though he doesn't even play Pokemon. He used to. Not a lot though, I'm pretty sure. He never played video games a lot. But anyways, again, without further ado, welcome to my LeafGreen playthrough. Let's play LeafGreen. Something I'm familiar with. It's not a ROM, it's not a hack, or it's a ROM, yeah. It's not a hack though. I really wanted to do a hack, but I couldn't. Because clearly I'm mentally challenged when it comes to hacks. Oh man, Gramps isn't around. Oh rats. Anyways, every hack I did would just lag horribly halfway through. I'm not sure if it was the ROMs or what, but it got to a certain point and it was just unplayable, and I was like, okay, fine then. Onyx Blue / Shiny Gold / Uranium / every other hack I tried to play. They just broke halfway through, so I gave up and just, since I already played Fire Red on my own like 2 weeks ago, I figured I'd just do LeafGreen now, even though they're the same game, just with different names. I don't really know what the difference in them is, besides there might be like different Pokemon in this at some point, but I don't know. I don't know. And I might have some Call of Duty gameplay with my friend Matt. I'm gonna be playing Sisto with him. Probably a lot of just team deathmatch. It'll probably just, he won't even know I'm recording. I'm not gonna tell him I'm recording it. It's gonna be a secret. Alright, so Squirtle or Charmander? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its tail. How does that go? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Bam! Squirtle it is. Yeah, sure. Well, I had a Charmander in my... I had a Charmander in my Fire Red playthrough, so, you know, it's only fitting I went with Squirtle because nobody ever picks Bulbasaur. I'm sure one day I'll pick Bulbasaur because I've never played with him before. Clearly, you know, not really into that. Let's name the Squirtle Napkin. No, Tissue. You can be Tissue. Tissue. Maybe. Oh, I got it. I know what I'll name him. I'll name him something out of the box. Doctor. I have space. Dr. Tissue. There we go. He's got a PhD in wiping your nose and or butt. Alright, Squirtle. And obviously I'm still, you know, sick. I'll cough the whole time, more than likely. I'm guessing at least once a video I'll cough. Unless I don't. And if I don't, then I'm wrong, and that's okay. Yeah, me and Matt are gonna play the next half hour. I'll record half an hour of this, and then I'll go play some Blops with Matt. He's not gonna know I'm recording, but we're gonna talk about personal stuff, like how many legs we have. I have 2. He probably has 2. That's just how it goes. Go, Dr. Tissue. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always, Jesse. You've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon fate by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see it for yourself. Okay, Doc. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. He hit me first. I want to fast forward this, but I think I'm gonna do to where if it's a trainer battle, I know I said this last time. If it's a trainer battle, I won't fast forward. Whoa. But if it's a wild Pokemon battle, I will fast forward it because those are too numerous. Not that they're not fun, they're just tedious, and they do get, you know, they get annoying after a while. Like when you're walking through a cave and it's Geodude after Geodude after Zubat after Zubat after Graveler after Zubat after Geodude. Just gets annoying, so I'm just going to cut that part out. Not cut it out, but do a little fast forwarding because I can do that. Clearly, because I just got 80 bucks for beating somebody in a Pokemon match when I could have just pulled out my Glock and bang bang. But that's okay. Can't always win them like that. Yeah, I can't even hear what's going on in the actual game. I'm actually listening to music right now, and I'm just talking to myself over the music. Did one of those aids give you a potion? Like this guy? Did you give me a potion? Or was that just in the... One of you two gives me a potion, no? Maybe it was the fair lady here, who keeps moving out of the way. He may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. We're not a potion. What do you have to say? I don't remember any of this. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items in Pokemon. Oh wait, sorry, there's a potion in my PC. I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go get that potion in my PC. I'm gonna go, hey mom, give me that potion in my PC, my personal computer. What is that? Why do I have an NES? Ew. Not that I wouldn't mind playing the NES. If I already had it. I'm not gonna go out and buy it though. What was my first game console? Technically, I think it was the N64. Yeah, I used to play this weird jet ski game with my sister. It would always tell us to go like this way, and we'd always go the opposite way because we wanted the matches to last longer. But other than that, you know. Let's get my Pokemon now. I already got my Pokemon. Whoa. Where did the time go? Quite literally, it's been 8 minutes already, I think. 6 or 8 minutes. I don't know. But every time I get like a couple new Pokemon or whatever, or I feel like I'm too weak, I'm gonna train up my Pokemon, which would entail me pausing the actual recording and then fast forwarding about 30 battles per Pokemon. Which 30 battles per Pokemon would actually end up being around like 2 in all actuality. Did he give me the Pokeballs yet? God dang it, Oak. You didn't give me nothing, man. You sent me out in the world with a freaking turtle, man. Who does that? Honestly, who gives a 10-year-old a turtle and just tells him to leave? Alright, you're old enough to leave home now. Take your water turtle and get out of here. We don't want your kind here. Ooh, sweet bubble. I miss having Squirtle. Honestly, I wish they never changed any of the Pokemon at all. If they stopped at, let's see, it was this and then... Yeah, if they stopped at the 2nd gen Pokemon, that would have been great. Then just started, like, remaking them every couple of years, like HD, throwing some twists in there. They haven't really changed the formula for Pokemon at all. It's been, like, 8 gym badges, fight Team Rocket, or any other random team. And then you win, and then you can go catch older Pokemon. That's the formula for Pokemon now. Not that it's a bad formula, it's just overdone, I think. But I've been playing Pokemon for like 10 years now. Some people have been playing Pokemon longer than that. Like my first Pokemon game was Yellow, and Red and Blue came before that. I didn't even know they existed until I was like 9, and I was like, what? That's been 13 years now. I've been playing since I was like 4-ish. I remember buying the actual Game Boy Color, and like my mom took us to the store. Oh, it was my grandpa. He took us to the store, and he was like, "All right, pick one." And there were colors everywhere. It was it was beautiful. Basically, what I'm saying. Did I heal my Pokemon? I didn't. Did I? I'm just gonna check. Yeah, basically there were colors, like a whole bunch of different colors. There was like green, purple, blue, red, all those colors I remember. You can even get the clear one, which is kind of boring I thought, but I'd rather have that one now than my stupid green one that I can see from here, which I still have for some weird reason. I don't know why I kept it, but I kept it. Sometimes I still pull it out to play Yellow, but now I got this, so I don't have to pull it out anymore. I can just hook up a ROM and then play that. And in all reality, a ROM on the big screen isn't really as fun as, like, you know, smashing A on the Game Boy. But, you know, it's fine. And then when I got my Game Boy Advance, I felt like the graphics just skyrocketed. I was like, what? So this is what people meant by graphics? And they were like, yeah, man, graphics for everybody. And I was like, sweet, yeah, graphics. And I was basically like, I could easily go back and play the older ones, but I didn't want to. Then the Game Boy SP came out, and I was like, well, it's not different than the Advance, but it looks cooler, so I'm gonna get it. I think the actual screen was smaller too. It was actually kind of a downgrade if you think about it. I don't know, it might have had a better like LCD screen. Oh, that's right, it glue up. The screen actually lit up instead of having the Advance where it didn't light up. That sucked. So when the sun went down, well, basically, hold on. During the day, you had a choice between playing Game Boy in the sunlight, which sucked, or going outside to play, or sitting at your house under a lamp, which was a lot better than the sun, to play. Basically, at the daytime was playtime, basically. That was an awesome ride I just did. But yeah, that's how it was for me. I usually had to make the constant decision whether to go play outside. Usually I'd pick outside, but there were days when I just didn't want to. Like, days when I played soccer, I never wanted to go to soccer. I would just sit home and play Game Boy instead of going to soccer. Not that it mattered, I was like 7 at the time. You know, people don't play hardcore soccer when they're 7. I mean, I remember being the goaltender or whatever, goalkeeper, and I'd be out there doing cartwheels and picking grass, you know. Like, I'm not out there to play the game, obviously. I'm just out there to be outside and drink Gatorade like a professional. Clearly. But I digress. That was a lot of talking. Holy crap. Probably should have got a drink. I didn't know I'd be talking this much, honestly. Because every other time I did Pokemon, I wasn't in such a talkative mood. But now I am. So I guess hi. Again. But, you know, whatever. I had to go learn how to catch some Pokemon from this old man. Because this old man's in every single game who just knows how to catch Pokemon. And it always happens to have a Teachy TV on him. Well, now I've had my coffee and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokédex. And let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you want to catch a Pokemon, the Pokédex automatically updates it down. You don't know how to catch Pokemon. Well, I do actually, but, you know, I don't. Did it give me Pokeballs? Trying to decide. I'm just going to skip this, so that's cool with you guys. I'm trying to decide whether or not, like, what Pokemon I'm going to use in this playthrough. Because last playthrough, when I did it by myself, I had a Butterfree, a Pikachu, or a Raichu at least, Charizard, what else was there, Dragonite, and something else, and I just gave up. Like, I won the Elite Four, and the game just stopped, and I was like, wait, isn't there more to this game? But I guess the ROM doesn't go that far. I don't know, I got that was Fire Red. I don't know if Leaf Green is any different, but, you know, I kind of want to go catch the other Pokemon at the other islands. Basically, when you beat the Elite Four, the game just ends. It's just like, ROM's over. Everybody pack it in, boys. Actually, I'm going to catch a Pidgey, because I didn't get a Pidgey last time. That's cool with y'all. Y'all don't mind catching me a Pidgey, do ya? Or me catching a Pidgey for myself. Alright, sweet, got a Pidgey. That was fast. See how fast I did that? God. It's like I'm good at the game or something. A common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Nobody cares, honestly. It's a Pidgey. It's probably the most common Pokemon there is. I'm gonna name you SS. 5 letters. SS Sloop. No, it's, I do have enough. It's actually 6. That is 5. What the heck? I can't even count right now. Sloop. SS Sloop. Alright, so we got Dr. Tissue and SS Sloop. Alright. So, I might pause it. Maybe it's. I don't know. Yeah, I'll pause it. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. I'll pause it and then, probably get them both up to level 10. Basically, just make myself a boss of Pokemon. So, I will be right back.